Hello everybody, welcome to Vigilant Citizen. My name is Josh. I'm joined by another very special guest today. This is Zimmer, my bearded dragon. He was born in, when were you hatched, little buddy boy? 2008, so that would make you, let's do some arithmetic in my head, 13, 14 years old? Yeah, he's going to be 14 this year. It's crazy. He's a good boy. He's brumating right now, which means he's kind of sleeping a lot. It's not like hibernation, but it's somewhere in between. Bearded dragons are native to Australia, so they're used to heat. So he's got a nice big heat lamp over there. He's actually right over there, right behind the camera here. So he always hears everything I have to say on these videos. Huh, buddy? At least when I'm doing them inside. He's a little smaller than he should be. He's losing some weight. He's not been as hungry lately. So, but he's doing good. Huh, buddy? You're a good boy. So, I highly recommend, there you go, bud. Highly recommend, if you're into lizards or anything like that, bearded dragons make great little companions. They're very friendly. Yeah, what are you doing? They're very friendly for lizards, and they actually have personalities. And if you're wondering what his job is here, right? Because earlier, or in a previous video, I said something about the chickens have jobs. The dogs have jobs. Well, what's his job? And if you want to see him a little bit more, there you go. Yeah, see, he's sleeping. This eye over here is kind of open. He's looking at me like, "What are you doing, man?" But Zimmer doesn't really have a job, but he adds something, right? He brings a little bit of joy, and his terrarium brings a little bit of, I don't know, in some sense, beauty to the room. So your job is just being my buddy, huh? And you're very good at it. So that's the little simple things in life, and he's a simple thing. So he's my buddy. So thanks for joining today. Thanks for putting up with me and Zimmer and going on about him for a bit. Oh, the drink of the day is this Truly, this fruit punch. It's a hard seltzer. Sure, maybe it's girly, I guess, but it tastes great. And it's like no sugar in it. So I try to avoid all the processed sugars. So anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about something Dad said in the previous video. I hope you watched that one. I know that we went on for a little bit about specifics in his career, and we didn't get to the leadership until the end, which I found very interesting. I hope you did too. But if you get a chance and you haven't watched it yet, I know it's an hour and 10 minutes, but go and check it out, listen in. I think it's worth the listen. So, old man, if you're watching this, thanks for being on my channel. Appreciate it. Appreciate the time you took to come out. Now, if I could ask Zimmer some questions, I would. But one of the things he said at the very end there, when I kind of summed up his leadership approach, I started thinking about, which was, he basically said, it was kind of the golden rule. He said, treat others as you would want to be treated. And I think on the surface, that concept is very simplistic, and it's very easy to think that, yeah, that's easy enough. I can do that. I can treat others how I want to be treated. But as I was thinking about it over the week, I realized that there's more to it than that, because there's a direct path to treating others how you want to be treated, but there's also an indirect path. And the direct path is when you think of something that you actually want to do to or for somebody in the moment that you're interacting with them, right? Well, he moved my furniture, and if I were in his position, I'd want a tip, so I'm going to tip him. Or he delivered a pizza, and if I delivered a pizza, I would expect a tip, so I'm going to tip him, and I'm going to tip him well because he did a good job. You know, that kind of thing. But I think there's also an indirect concept when it comes to treating others as you want to be treated. And the main thing I can think of as an example is thinking about them when you're not in the moment with them. So I think about my job a lot, which is a corporate environment, and we have lots of teams that do lots of different things, and we have a small, it's basically an environment, which sounds simplistic as well, but that's not the word I want to use though. It might come to me, but it's basically this little environment in which everything we do touches what everybody else does consistently. And it's really easy to forget that our actions have consequences to other people, upon other people. And one thing that came to mind is that if I did something that potentially affected somebody else, I would want to know about it. So that indirect path is letting me know that something has changed that I might want to know about. So not only am I thinking of those people, of somebody else in the moment, as far as the way I want to be treated, but it's also, okay, I'm not interacting with them right now, but what I'm doing could have future ramifications, so it's important for me to go let them know. I think that's another way to look at it and think through how you might want to treat other people, or how you might want to be treated. Sorry about the edit there. I had to handle something. But other smaller things to think about are, instead of sending an email, add that personal touch. Make a phone call, right? Instead of sending a text, make a phone call. And I know that in today's society and culture, it's very difficult to make a phone call. People aren't as comfortable with it. That's a skill, right? Learning how to talk on the phone and being comfortable speaking on the phone is a skill, and using it to reach out to others. Can I help you? Sorry, my cat, who's actually the same age as Zimmer, just came in and gave me this look like, what are you doing? Come here, Aries. You want to be on the video? Come here. Come here. Kitty, kitty. Come here, right here. Hold on, let's see. I'm getting really distracted today. It's a light topic, so I'll allow it. Come here, buddy. Come on. Up, up, up. Come on. You want to be on the video? He's going to go right here and refuse to jump up. Whatever. So it's really easy to flippantly move past an interaction with somebody and then stop thinking about them. So especially if you're really busy and you have a lot going on and you're just trying to get through the day, and you take a moment to talk to somebody about something moderately important, and then you just quickly walk away. It can be easy to breeze through something important and not give them the time that they need to really digest it and ask the questions that they need. So I think that's another way that you can treat others as you would want to be treated. Take the time out of your day to really connect with them, to make sure that they're getting what they need. I know it's tough, it's not easy, and in a lot of cases you can't. Sometimes you just can't, especially in that moment. Maybe you work on an oil rig and you've got a serious problem that threatens the safety of the people who are working on that oil rig, so you can't take the moment to check in with them and make sure that they've got what they need from you. But maybe you can do it after, when the dust settles a little bit, and just make sure you're on the same page. So it's it's a more complex thought process, this whole concept of treat others as you want to be treated. It takes more than just, giving them a tip or saying something nice to them. It means going out of your way to ensure that they're being recognized for their work, and that they're getting the recognition that they deserve or that they've earned, and you're not just being passive about it. Treating others as you would want to be treated means taking an active role in that philosophy and in that concept. So, right, Sammy? Maybe you can hear him. He's over there crying. Silly cat. And Aries, my older cat, he just sat down right there. Right, Aries? Yeah? He's not even looking at me now. What a jerk. So, anyway, that's all I have for today. Thanks all for listening in. Again, I know it's a lighter topic. I hope it gives you something to think about, though. And Zimmer will see you later, and I will see you later. As always, if you have anything for the conversation that you want to provide or add to the conversation, he's on the move. If you want to add to the conversation, send me an email or drop a comment down below. You trying to eat me? That's my finger. See you next time.